Oh, g'day guys, welcome back to Arthur's videos. Have I got another doozy for yous guys, you know what I mean? Alright, there you go, we got rid of terms and conditions and all that crap. But everybody's been getting impressed with all my videos, guys. If you haven't seen it, go back and play all the others, you know. As I said, this year, I've come up with some really great topics, great videos, great everything. But you know the old saying, yeah, man, you're going to get a yum cherry to you. All right, there's my sponsored cup by everybody. There's the bottle. As I said to you, yeah, man, you keep telling us it's a good drop. All right, I actually do need a fucking stiff drink, mate. I really do. I've been looking. All right, there it is there. There's my pour. There it is. Guys, cheers. Okay. You know, let me get my glasses ready. All right, you know what's going to be in the box, but there's nothing in the box because you can tell by the description up the top there with this topic of this, okay? This one is a bit more better of a doozy, okay? All right, I'm going to get rid of this stupid box, okay? You know with me, it's not one, okay? There's a few of them. All right, we're going to start off with, I'm going to start off with the first one, okay? This is it. There it is there, mate. This is Nintendo's. I'm not a fan of it, Nintendo. I told you from the Punch Out and that, I'm not really a fan of them, you know. Okay, really aren't, you know. But mate, they've done some really cool games. Okay, you don't like it, you could always fucking put the finger down. Give me the finger. I don't give a rat's ass. They're boards. Okay. Okay. The reason I'm shooting this one out, I've got a few. I've got to show you a few. It's always a board. You know, with me, there's not one board I'm waffling on about. This one here is actually a Mario Brothers, okay? Trying to get my thoughts together. And the reason is that Mario Brothers had the batteries for the high score, okay? So you could high score it, you know, like I keep saying, they came up with some great ideas. The reason is so that when you're playing, you put your money in, the people could put your name up and everybody can see you, so you got to beat that guy's name. It's like that guy with that punch out. He used to cruise around to all the locations with the punch out and try to put the highest score there so you can be the king of the neighborhood, you know. I'm the king of the neighborhood. So it was a good idea. It's smart, you know. Konami did it with their Hyper Olympics and that, and their Super Basketball had a battery too, you know. So Nintendo's boards are a bit weird, you know what I mean? They're not all the same and that, but this one here, this board here is actually an Australian version for export out of Japan. It's not an American one, because if you have a look here, it's got the audio section, all right? So if you have a look at that Punch Out, go and play Punch Out in there, you can see there's two types of board, populated, not populated, with the audio section, video section and all that crap. But have a look what happened here. I got it and it had the crystal was broken. So what I did is I've been using these, they're called a low profile crystal in there. So that way the crystal won't get broken. So they're called a low profile. But their boards are pretty, I'm trying to get my head around because I've got another doozy of a repair to do, you know what I mean? And that, and I got this in, the crystal was broken and that. So like I say in all my other videos, what I do is I check the program section. I check all my EPROMs before I work on the board, basically, you know. So what happened was, again, graphics, other issues here in your video. So another crystal was broken over here on this board. These are the ground planes. They're just ground planes, they are. What happened with this stupid board, I'll call out my mistakes and my fuck-ups. I was plugging it in, I couldn't get the picture to be, it was pulling on one side. Guess what? There's two pots here. They're supposed to be 30K, but the board says they're 50K. They're to do your vertical and your horizontal position of your monitor, so you could go up and down, left and right. They were broken. I couldn't get it to sink in properly. What a dozer, what a banana, mate. So I didn't have any hundreds, 30s or whatever, and 50s, actually some are 50s, but they're actually 30. So what I did is I put 100K, big fucking deal. So you got to dial a little bit more, less than that, before you go this way. Now, as I said, doesn't matter. I've got 100s in there where it's supposed to be 30s. On the board, some are 50s. It's a big shit. All you got, as I said, you just got to dial a little bit less now, you know, but it does the job. So I put these dials on there. So I got the board up and running. So I got it up and running, and that's sort of that problem was, you know. So this is basically what a Mario Brothers looks like. Another one is, okay, as I said, I'm getting my head around most of these Nintendo crap. Each board, it's got its unique ID number, okay? So that's this one here. That's its unique ID number. As I said to you, always go back and play what I just said. Well, hang on, what I just said, play back and to see what I just talked about. So on this Nintendo, this is what this particular board, because Nintendo has come up with a lot of different board designs, you know what I mean? So there you go. So you got to see that, basically. You can't swap and match. They've got to be the same pairs. So this is that Mario Brothers, but wait. Okay, wait for it. Here it is here. Okay, now this one here, check that out, okay? Now this is an original Popeye, remember? This is an original Popeye now, okay? Have you noticed the board's slightly different to the Mario Brothers, basically? So have a look, it's slightly different. So again, you see this one here, so the American boards don't have the audio. Okay, see how the audio is here, the video section over there, and all that. The Americans never had that, basically, you know what I mean? So, the guys from Geeks, if you ever see a green one around, that's a prototype. So what it does is that gives me a prototype one to make sure it all works and all this shit. So he sent me a prototype out. It does work because I don't need the amplifier or the video conversion on there because mine's already in there. This is populated. So basically this board is fully populated basically. Same thing, programs over here basically. It still runs a Z80 and that. So here's the video side of the board again. Okay, same type of layout and that basically. So there, this is how this one is. It looks slightly different layout again. You always got to go with the numbers off the boards again, you know what I mean? So as I said, see how the numbers off the boards are? You've got to always go with the numbers off Nintendo's boards. Okay, check the numbers out basically off these boards. All right, so there, this is what this one looks like, you know. I played it in one of my other videos what a bootleg looks like, a Popeye. I'll show you. Hang on, let me go and grab it. Yeah, here's a bootleg. I showed it to one of my other videos. This is what a bootleg of a Popeye is. How more efficient is this guy? You know what I mean? Seriously, check that out. How efficient this board is. Okay, it has a bootleg basically. You know what I mean? So, like I keep saying to you, sometimes it's easier to repair a bootleg than it is to repair an original, basically. So there you go. That was a bootleg. This is that. I'm not going to call bootlegs a version. This is just a Nintendo version of it for you guys there. So, again, these are the ones for your colours. That's what the video section is, basically, you know. So, again, this is how I got them. They're not that bad. Haven't been molested. Basically, you know, as I said, they're not being molested boards, you know. But I'm trying to get my head around how they've done this system, basically. So then what happened was, I had another guy. Hang on, we'll do it this way, okay? All right, I'm going to do it this way, all right? This is another one, okay? Now, this one here, okay, I had one of the guys from Geeks. He goes, hey, man, I've got a, this is now, no, it's not Donkey Kong. Okay, you're close, but you're not. This is a Donkey Kong Jr. So he sent it out to me. He goes, it doesn't work. I said, dude, don't give a shit. Just send it over to me. I'll have a look, you know. I'll work something out. So when I got it, it was missing this ribbon cable. Okay, see this cable? So it didn't have this cable. What it came with, hang on, let me lay it down. Where is it? It came with this. That's it. See that? See these wires? What happened was they had soldered it underneath the board here. Instead of having this original connector like I had, lucky I had these connectors because I had some Namco games that use them. So I had them kicking around. I actually got those from Japan back in the 90s. Like me, a hoarder of everything, you know. So I got it. And I plugged it in and that, and I checked this program. I verified it and that. This is the Nintendo Set 2. Oh, something, it's called Set 2 or something it is. Yeah, something Set 2 it is, okay? F2 or something it's called. Programming this. So I verified all that. I've checked it all out. Here's the other side of the board and that. All right, check that out. That's the other side of the board. Again, fucking graphics, basically, and that. So his fault is on this bottom board here, okay? So see, remember my other ones? As I said to you, these are the original pots, okay? See how these are? These are 30K pots. It's fucking hard to find. So as I said, I just slammed the hundreds in there. So now, check the ID number is. You know, see that? Donkey Kong Jr. video board. There's a code on that, okay? Correct me on that, but that's what I think it stands for, because I've got to download, I found the PDF file for this for the circuit diagram, because my problem is on this bottom board, you know what I mean? On here, see that? So that's the same board, CPU and that. So, as I said to you, have a look. There's no audio on this board. It's been gutted. No video, so all this section's been missing. It's unpopulated, okay? The audio chip, you know, where is it? The audio chip's supposed to sit around here, which is populated. So there is no population on this, because this is an American Nintendo board, basically, you know what I mean? So, yeah, this is an American Nintendo board. So what the guy's done, okay, he came up with this adapter here. This is there's another one of these. So he's come up with the video section and audio amplifier to shove it on there. I don't know when they're going to release it out. I just got it in. I'm testing it all out for him and that. So, as I said, I've plugged it all in. Don't worry, I've got another board that I can plug it in. Don't worry, it's only one. This is the third one. Wait, I've got more. Okay, so I've got this now. So what I'm doing is that I've fixed up this cable on the side, which I just said to use. Okay. And now, as I said, I'm just going to work on the bottom board now, get my head around how they're doing it. So, it's a bit strange. There's a bloody crystal in here. I don't know what this section is. I've really got me fucking other timing circuit in there. I've got me stuffed. So, I've got to get my head around this board. You know, I was thought to my young R&D department. I said a lot of companies back in the day, you know what he said to me? He goes, each country back in the day, don't forget, they were still learning different types of boards. This is 82 here, okay? 82, okay? So they were designing boards and they were learning what to do. So some boards they used to do section. Everybody started learning their own design work, basically, you know? So Konami did their own, Midway did that, Namco did their own, you know, everybody did their own platform or systems. But Nintendo, I was much of, as I said, I'm not, yeah, man, you're not a fan of it. But as I said, I'll get my head around it, you know? But as I said, like I keep saying to my others, work out your program, make sure your program is working. If that's working, then you've got other issues, basically. You know, check your Z80s, your RAMs and all that, basically. So that's this one, okay? Now, what I also got is another, trust me, man. Yeah, man, this is another great video. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Here's a doozy. I'll let the doozies always last, okay? I got this from another dude, okay? Gave it to me. He goes, hey, man, I've got this board. It doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no worries, man. No worries. You know, it's like everything else. This one here, okay? He goes, yeah, trust me, it's fucking rare, all right? If you don't believe me, Google it yourself. Go to the bottom, down the bottom of the bloody thing, and say, yeah, man, you're freaking right. Okay, take my word. Okay, when I got this board, okay, he didn't have the cable. See these cables? So I actually made the cables here for him again. Another one I had to make, you know. And I've got no more of these connectors because I used it on the Donkey Kong Jr. So, I got this in, okay, played it up. Fucking thing worked. I gave it a Goo wash as well. Wasn't that bad. Same as the Donkey Kong Jr. That's why they look good, man. Oh, trust me. It's all been Goo washed. So I got it in, okay, and I Goo washed it. I said, oh, well, do I Goo wash it or not Goo wash it? You know what I mean? So I washed it, you know, gave it up, let it dry and all this shit from my dryers that I've got. And powered it up, okay? But that doesn't matter. The video is the opposite, you know, it's negative videos on this, you know what I mean? So it's opposite. You can sort of see again, it's, you know, it's missing the audio section, the video's missing. So this here is a Donkey Kong board, okay? All right, this is a Donkey Kong board, okay, with a modified game, okay, called Special Forces. No, yeah, Special Force, okay? It was done by a company called Magic Electronics, okay? It's an American company, done some conversion boards, because don't forget, like I keep saying to you guys, a lot of these machines out there died over time and that. So what do you do with an empty cabinet in there, you know? You're going to sit there, collect fucking eggs in there, you put your chickens in there to roost. So these companies came up with upgrade kits, you know? So instead of having a cabinet doing nothing, you can buy these kits and you can modify them yourself. So they made the daughter board, and all you had to do was just get the EEPROM, see how they've done this modification over here. I'll hold it for you guys. That's a chip selection section on there. A couple of different proms and that. I'll hold in there for you and that. Okay, so by doing that, your board was up, your machine was up and running. Again, you know, how good is that? You know, you got your dead machine, your Donkey Kong, or whatever crap you had back in the day, was sitting there not making any coin. So by doing that, you got your machine up and running. Now, the problem with this is I plugged it in. I've got the adapter board I've got the video, everything. Got no fucking audio. And I'm going, because this is the audio section over here. And I'm going, I looked at main, lucky for the guys who uploaded all this shit. Apparently no one's uploaded these bloody PAL chips here. They see these? No one's uploaded these, okay? And I've got no fucking audio. And I'm going, oh, for fuck's sake, you know? So I'm in a doozy at the moment. So I decided to go, trust me, like I said, Google if you any, help me down the bottom. I'm Googling away, just see if I could find any images. What do you think I'm holding it like this for you guys? And I'm holding it, you know, I'm going, and main doesn't have these programmed for the audio. And I'm going, for fuck's sake, what do I do now? So I'm just scratching my head with this now, you know. The board works, everything works. You can sort of see the character. It's like a Kung Fu master, the guy's going across, bashing all these guys, you know what I mean? But again, it's a rare board, you know what I mean? A rare conversion, not the board, conversion. So again, like we keep saying with these bootlegs and originals and all that crap. So this is a conversion on this by a company that done their conversion on this. But remember last time I was talking to you about my bloody the punch out, okay? Now this here is what the Nintendo had for the video interface, you know what I mean? So you got your board coming in, then you can put it out to your normal TV or that one to the other one, whatever. You know, this is the output, all right? I should read. This is the output, so that's your input. So that will probably go here. See where it says let me hold it here. Where this P7 is, okay? So that will get connected here, and that will go to my video to the monitor if for standard people, you know what I mean? So that's what they dish it out, basically, another Nintendo. But that guy there, with his one, he came up with this idea where everything is on that, basically, you know, on there, you know. But that Nintendo, these American boards, they were designed because, go play the friggin' Punch-Out video. What they were using the Sanyo. Hey, you notice I didn't say Sony? Sanyo. They used the Sanyo, which has got the built-in amplifier on the board, basically, you know what I mean? So they had the built-up audio in there, so that's why they didn't put this shit on the board. So they could plug these cabinets into your machines, plug them in, blah, 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 you know what I mean? So, hang on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, have a look at that. Okay, that's how this cabinet is with this monitor. Okay, this is how the board holder goes in. Okay, all right. So that's what happens with that. You know what I mean? So then what happened was, that's if you didn't see how it works basically with this board going in. You know what I mean? So that came with a Donkey Kong Jr. So I've got this now. I'm trying to work out what's wrong with this with no sound, blah, 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 you know what I mean? So, as I said, mate, if anyone can help me out because I'm fucking baffled at the moment, you know what I mean? So I've got onto that. I've got the Donkey Kong Jr. Yo, okay, fucking alarm's going off, my phone's going off, everything's going off. Don't you love that? You know what I mean? So yeah, I've got this now. I'm a bit fucked at the moment with this board, you know, but the Donkey Kong, as I said, I'm just going to download the information. Lucky there's a lot of people out there who upload all these videos, basically, you know, and all this entertainment and that, basically. But as I said, you know, you got to share the love out there. If you don't share the love, man, what do you do? You know, you're screwed, you know what I mean? But lucky everyone else is making bits and pieces for everything, basically, to keep your machines going. So you got to keep saying, give credit to those guys. So I'm just looking around what else to waffle on about. But as I said, just wanted to do with this Nintendo. 4 boards, guys. 4 boards that I've got here. And you can see how clean they are. They haven't been molested, trust me. They haven't been molested by priests and all that. But as I said, the most popular game has come back to life again with this, you know what I mean? But, you know, as I said, you know, it's always hard to come up with a topic to talk about. But, like, I'm going to finish it off now. Thanks for watching this video. As I said, it's always hard to come up with some talks or something, you know. So, guys, you know the old saying is, you know, pinball machines, video games, and poker machines, and the cranes is a passion, mate, you know. I love what I do, you know. So, guys, thanks for watching it. You can give me the finger or the thumbs up if you want. You know, as I said, I'm doing it for you guys, you know, every week. I'm trying to come up with something different. And trust me, man, there's a lot of shit that I'm working on. And then you see that I'm not full of shit, mate. The proof is in the pudding, you know what I mean? And by the way, I do know what I talk about on boards. I know, it might be this. And sometimes it might be out of my league on some of the shit, you know what I mean? But, you know, no, most of the time I'm actually kicking goals. So, guys, thanks for watching another video. Cheers.